Thank you. From Reuters. China's decision to press ahead with the national security legislation for Hong Kong has rattled markets and provoked threats of retaliation from the US, including the possible removal of Hong Kong's special trade status. Is China concerned that Hong Kong's position as a global financial hub could be undermined? And what will China do to preserve investor confidence in Hong Kong? Thank you.
路透社，中国决定推进香港国家安全立法，这震动了市场，可能导致美国采取报复措施，包括取消香港特殊贸易地位。这引发了人们对其未来作为全球金融中心的担忧。中方是否担心香港作为全球金融中心的地位会因此受到损害？中方将如何维护投资者对香港的信心？
这件事情目前引起了各方的关注。
This matter has caught attention from many quarters,
中央主管的部门已经就此清晰地表明了我
but
们的立场。
the competent central authorities have clearly stated China's position,
发表了支持的声明。
and the Hong Kong
参
SAR
加两会的
government has issued a statement in support of that position, and the NPC deputies and
支持的声明。
members of the CPPCC National Committee from Hong Kong have also clearly voiced their support. But now that you've asked about it, let me make clear certain things. First of all, Hong Kong affairs are China's internal affairs and allows no external interference. Non-interference, as a basic norm of international relations, must be observed by all countries.
维护国家安全
Second,
历来是中央事权。
the central government is responsible for upholding national security in China, as is the case in any other country.
授权
Through
香港
Article
特别行政区
23 of the Basic Law, the central government authorizes the Hong Kong SAR to fulfill its constitutional responsibility by enacting laws on its
继
own.
续建构
The authorization, however, does not prevent the central government from establishing a legal system and enforcement mechanisms for safeguarding national security in light of the actual situation and needs. The central government holds the primary and ultimate responsibility for national security in all subnational administrative regions. This is a basic theory and practice underpinning national sovereignty, and a common practice in countries around the
我们都
globe.
看到去年6月修理复会
Third,
以来，
since the turbulence over proposed legislative amendments last June, we have seen increasingly rampant activities by Hong Kong independence organizations and radical localists in Hong Kong, escalating violence and terrorist activities, as well as excessive unlawful foreign meddling in Hong Kong
也
affairs.
对香港
All this has placed national security in serious jeopardy and posed a grave threat to Hong Kong's prosperity and stability and the practice of one country, two systems.
维护国家安
Under
全
such
的法律制度
circumstances,
和执行
establishing
机
a
制
legal system and enforcement mechanisms for safeguarding national security in the Hong Kong SAR has become a pressing priority. We must get it done without the slightest delay.
是极少
Fourth,
数
the NPC
严重
decision
危害国家安全
targets a very narrow category of
不影
acts
响香
that
港
seriously
自治
jeopardize
不
national
影响
security
香港居民
and has
权
no
利和自由
impact on Hong Kong's high degree of autonomy,
外国投资
the
者
rights and freedoms of Hong Kong
正当的
residents,
权益
or the legitimate
大家
rights
对
and
香港的
interests
未来
of foreign
更加
investors
充满
in
信
Hong
心
Kong.
而不必
Instead of becoming unnecessarily worried, people should have more confidence in Hong Kong's future. A legislative process will be set in motion following the adoption of the NPC decision. This will improve Hong Kong's legal system and bring more stability, stronger rule of law, and a better business environment to Hong Kong. It will protect the basic principle of one country, two systems, and Hong Kong's position as a global financial, trading, and
所有
shipping
希望
center.
香港
I
长治
trust
久安
that it will receive
一国两制
understanding and
行稳
support
致远的
from all
各界
those
朋友
who wish to see a stable Hong Kong and a sound and sustained implementation of one country, two
请继续提问。
systems.